Z. I already recorded this video one time. This is my Q&A video. I asked people to ask me questions on Tumblr, and now I'm going to answer them. So basically, yeah, I already recorded this, but I always record my Q&A videos twice because I do the first one to figure out what the answers to the questions are, and then I go back and I do them a little bit quicker, so it's not 15 minutes like the last one was. And plus, when I ended it, I still had more questions, so I figured I'd just make it again and answer those. So let's get started. Fallout BJ says, what's the worst experience you've had with a band? I've never had like a serious bad experience with a band. The worst band I've seen live, I've seen some bad bands, but the band that I like that was the worst live out of the bands that I like was Mayday Parade. They were just not good. You couldn't really distinguish, it was just noise. You couldn't distinguish any of the instruments or anything, and that was kind of upsetting because I really like Mayday Parade. 16 Candle says, if you could have said or done anything else or different when you talked to Pete, would you have? Yeah, I would have, I make some awkward movements, and I would have gotten rid of those, and I would have been less nervous when I was asking him the question, because I kept, looking over, I was downstairs in my living room when this happened, but I kept, looking over, up over here, and I, scratched my face, and I, wouldn't look at the camera, and I was like, first of all, and I, laughed, and that was kind of embarrassing, so I would have not done those things. So he says, what would you do if you found out in Grey Pete based her off of you? I've never read Grey. I actually read, the first couple pages online yesterday, but I haven't read Grey, but if I found out he, I don't know how to answer this question, just because, I don't know Pete, so he wouldn't have, we don't have, this relationship where he would have done such a thing, so, I can't I can't fully imagine what I would have done if I was the girl that he did base it off of, which I'm assuming is Janae. I don't know. I haven't read it. So I don't really know, I don't know if it's mean about her, or, if nice, I don't know, so I actually have no answer to that because I haven't read the book. Favorite concert you've been to, asked by Dead Troman. What was my favorite concert I've been to? Oh, I have a lot of favorite concerts I've been to. It's a tie between the first time I saw Brand New in September, and Fall Out Boy in September, and House Party is also up there. They were great. Oh, I didn't even see this question. 16 Candle asks, if you could choose any 10 songs to hear live by any band ever, which would they be? Shoot. Okay, let's see. Songs that I haven't already heard live, right? Sophomore Slump. Nobody Puts Baby in the Corner, maybe. I can't answer this, honestly. I've heard most of my favorite songs live. I'll have to think about this and maybe answer it, on Tumblr at a later date or something, but, songs that I've never heard live, that would take me way too long to think of, because I've seen all of my favorite bands. So I don't know. Somebody says boob or butt. I have both. I'm not sure what you're asking. Somebody, Anonymous, says, how'd you react if Pete came up to you with flowers and kisses you, but then the flowers turned into bees and he laughed and ran away? I'd be pissed off, I guess. Okay, and now we're back to the questions that I already answered. So hopefully this will not take as long as it did last time. Would you rather get your uvula or eyelid pierced if you have to? I'd get my uvula because nobody will be able to see that once I take it out, and I won't have a large hole in my eyelid. And it says they're both actually piercings. Yeah, I know, and I would never even consider either of them. Penswez says, why aren't we married yet? I respond to that with, why haven't you proposed to me yet? Anonymous says, do you like 21 Pilots? Yes, I do like 21 Pilots. How did you find out about Fall Out Boy? I don't know if I found out about Fall Out Boy, but, my mom didn't really let me listen to anything about Radio Disney until I was in, 8th grade, so I found out from, other people in school, either on the radio on the bus, or listening to other people's iPods, or just, hearing it on the radio when I was at other people's houses, or in their car, or whatever. When I was in 6th grade, Dance Dance and Sugar We're Going Down were popular, and everybody knew those songs, so I sort of, heard them, and I didn't really get into them right then, but, I knew those songs and enjoyed them, I guess. It says, was Pete always your favorite? I have a hard time remembering my relationship with Fall Out Boy, pre-hiatus, honestly. I know I had a poster. I know I got Fully Do for Christmas. So I liked them, but I don't remember exactly how much I liked them or anything like that. It's really hard for me to remember for some reason, but I think Pete was always my favorite. Sorry, my sweater is twisted in a weird way. What do you want to do when you grow up? Oh my god. Okay, I guess my sweater is just going to be over here. So, what do you want to do when you grow up? I would like to work in the music industry. Are you into any arts? Music, but like I don't paint or draw or anything like that. I can't. You don't want to see me do that. What are some of your biggest fears? Ticks, tapeworms, the dark, and being alone forever. Those are my top 4 fears. Heather Jessie Lacey says, "Why are you so gay? Why are you so rude?" What do you think of me thinking Pete is hot? Okay, Heather Jessie Lacey did not know that Pete Wentz was hot until like a month ago, and she had this sudden revelation about it, and I'm happy. I'm glad she's found the light. And talk about how much you hate me. Heather Jessie Lacey is rude and dumb, and I don't like her at all. Faye's blog says, what do you think of your portrayal in the popular fanfic put on your war paint? I am so glad, happy that somebody is, writing a story about me. That's super exciting, I feel like, and... Sorry, I wanted the music to start again because I feel weird having, my parents listen to me while I'm making a video. Anyway, I'm super excited about having that, and I'm so glad that Pete is, has a crush on me, and he's, writing me a poem and stuff, and I don't want it to end. You should write a sequel. Are you meeting many blog followers this summer, attending concerts? I know I'm meeting a few, some at Saratoga, some at Hershey. I haven't heard anything about Buffalo or Warped, which they're both at the same place. Monumentor and Warped, for me, one of the Monumentor dates at least, are both at Darien Lake. So I don't know if anybody's going to meet me there. Maybe they will. Anybody who's going to either Saratoga, Buffalo, Warped at Buffalo, or Hershey for Monumentor, come say hi to me, meet me, take a picture with me. I want to meet everybody and take selfies or whatever. And are you excited? Yeah, I'm excited. There are some people who I'm super excited to meet, Betsy and Morgan. It's just gonna be fun, I think. Do you read tags on Tumblr? I read everyone's tags. Don't think your tag is gonna get past me. I read every single tag on every post. The picture behind your bed of the jellyfish, what is that? It's pretty. I have to open photo of it. It's a brand new poster, and it's black light. So if I turn the lights off and I had my black light, I don't know where it is, but it would glow. So that's what that is. And, Star Trek and the Kramer over there. How bad did the septum hurt? Really, really bad. I had it done 3 times. I cried twice, 2 of those times. The first and the third time I cried. But obviously didn't hurt so bad that I would never do it again. You know what I mean? So it was really bad, but the healing was super, super easy. So I don't know, whatever. Favorite lipstick? I haven't really been wearing lipstick that much, but I just started. I just bought my first lipstick ever, or first red lipstick, I guess. I wore lip gloss for a long time, but first red lipstick, I just bought it at Sephora. It is NARS in the shade Cruella, and I like it a lot. And what was it like to talk to Pete Wentz? It was just, honestly, it was surreal and awesome, and I was freaking out, and you can see me breathing so heavily, and it was crazy. This question, I have no answer for. It says, if you were turned into a werewolf and had babies but didn't know if they'd be wolf or human, how do you deal with them? That's asked by Anonymous. Oh, by the way, thank you, Faye, for all of the questions. I have no answer to that. I have no idea. I don't know anything about werewolves. Brendan ain't ever wearing a shirt says, I know the pain tolerance is different for everybody, so it's hard to judge, but how did it feel to get inside of the lip tattooed like that? Was it painful? Did it still feel strange? I must know. Okay, it's not that bad, pain-wise. It's, honestly, I know that sounds crazy, it's not that bad. The weird part is having to pull your lip down and out as far as you can for an extended period of time, and your hands are getting sweaty and slipping, and you really can't hold it. With the pain, it was not that bad. All you have to just take some deep breaths, and it's over in like less than 2 minutes. So, like, if you want it, just do it. Honestly, it's not that bad. Prince Bernadette says, "How'd you get so hot, huh?" I have no answer for that because I'm not hot, but thank you for telling me that I'm hot all the time. Anonymous says, "How did it feel when Pete was talking to you?" I was freaking out, and I had no, like, I wasn't registering any of the things he was saying. So I don't know how I answered their questions because honestly, when he was talking, I was not hearing it. So it was insane, and I was freaking out. Molko, and I already tried to say this last time, and I just don't know how to say it, but URL starts with Molko. What is your favorite Fall Out Boy song? Head First Slide. Does it mean anything to you? Yes, it does. I don't know if it means something to me personally, but like the meaning behind it with like the I will never end up like him and whatever tied into the whole thing with about like Go to Catch Donnie, like what that's about, and like bring that in there. If you have any idea what I'm talking about, like that hurts my heart and means something to me. The third Not So Grum says, "What's your favorite movie?" The Dark Knight is my favorite movie. Anonymous says, "Would you rather have superpowers but never be able to save the person that you intend to save, or mistake babies for muffins and maybe try to eat them?" I would rather have superpowers, I guess. Dead Troman says, "What's your favorite Fall Out Boy album and why?" My favorite Fall Out Boy album is a tie between From Under the Cork Tree and Follow You Do. Follow You Do, I know I say it wrong, I don't really care, is my favorite because that's the one that really, really got me into Fall Out Boy. Like, I liked songs before, like, Thanks for the Memory was one of my favorite songs when it came out. Like, I loved that, but I never really listened to anything other than the singles until Follow You Do, and that, like, really changed my life, I guess, because if I hadn't done that, then I wouldn't have been excited when Fall Out Boy came back off hiatus, and, yeah, so I guess that was, like, impacted on my life, but then From Under the Cork Tree is just a great album and has, like, so many good songs and, like, lyrics and, things that I connect to, I guess. Gary Lynch says, "What is the weirdest / dumbest thing you've ever cried about?" The other day, my mom asked me to do laundry and clean my room, and I cried. Moko Long, I'm going up. I'm going up instead of down. Sorry, I'm like going the wrong way in my Ask Box. What would you do if you could spend an entire day with Fall Out Boy? I was just like hang out, chat, watch movies, eat pizza, and then like say goodbye to everybody else and just like me and Pete, maybe snuggling on the couch. I would like sneak off to the bathroom to cry every once in a while throughout the day though. Caffeine for Closers says, "What's your favorite pizza topping?" I like cheese pizza, but my favorite toppinged pizza, which everyone is going to think is gross, is seafood pizza from Wegmans. And it's not like it's a red sauce, that would be weird. It's some other sauce, like it's a white something with seafood on it. It's like literally the best thing. If you have Wegmans and you like seafood, go get some seafood pizza. And I'm really sorry for anybody that doesn't have Wegmans. Mandy Paxton Gaze says, top 5 Fob songs. Top 5 favorite songs. I did this one time before, so I hope I can do it. Nobody Puts Baby in the Corner. This is in no order. Nobody Puts Baby in the Corner. Thanks for the Memories. Come Before the Storm. Head First Slide. Sophomore Slump. That's me, like, making things up. I like those songs a lot. Do you look after you blow your nose? This is not... I'm sorry. Go back to Mandy's other questions. Favorite Fob album. I already talked about that. It's a tie. Any more tattoos you want? I want, a ribbon here, I think. I want a sand dollar here. Follow You Do artwork here. And Deja and Tendu artwork here. And like, I have a whole Word document, but those are the ones that came to mind right away. And this next person says, you look after you blow your nose. Yeah, I do. Because I have allergies often, and so I like to make sure, see whether it's allergies or if it's cold. And if it's green, I have a cold. So yeah, I look. So thank you everybody for asking questions, and I would just like to point out that I am going to do a makeup tutorial soon. I've been asked like daily this week to do one, so I'm finally just going to suck it up and find time to do one. Maybe tomorrow, because I don't have to work or I don't have school or anything, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow. So thank you everybody to ask questions.